Hey, grown folks, this is Donna Smith, aka Lady D. I'm here this evening to have some grown folk conversation with you, like we always do. And we're gonna first off go there with wow, it's just been a busy couple of weeks and I've been a little behind with my videos, but that's okay because I'm here to bring it to you just like I know that you're here to bring it to me. So whatever it is we talk about, if you guys got some interesting comments or just want to ask a question or would like for me to post something for you at the end of these videos, I will leave my email information and you can contact me at any time and we'll talk about what's on your mind. But right now, let's go there and discuss. You know, there is a lot of things going on nowadays when we talk about relationships, marriage. I mean, I get so many people coming to me with scenarios that sometimes just literally makes my jaw drop because I'm like, wow, really? Is this really happening? I mean, and I can't help but just want to share it because, even though I leave the people anonymous. I don't disclose who's asking what, but at times when I post certain questions on Facebook, it is to bring information to all of us in the forum so that we can be therapeutic and help dissect an issue or a situation that someone is going through. 90% of the questions are coming directly from the top of my head, but then we have those who really need some direction, and it's amazing what some people are going through. So if you have, let's say, let's bounce this off now to a scenario. If you have a mate that has been so driven, I mean totally driven into pleasing you on all faucets. I mean, anything you want, anything you need, however you want it, however you need it, monetary, emotional, physical, spiritual. I mean, whatever it is, they've always been there. Always. And you've always been there for them as well. And then all of a sudden, they shift gears on you. They stop doing those things. And you sit up and you're trying to weigh and wonder and wow and how come, and you have this conversation and talk with them, and it's like they don't want to be bothered. They're either shutting you out, getting up and leaving, turning the TV up, turning the music higher, just blatantly telling you to leave them alone and get out of their face because they don't want to discuss the things that matter to you. So in that point, there's a lot of people who are going through that. The communication breaks down. You've tried everything to approach this person, and for some reason, they just shut you out. So your mind starts racing, and you start thinking of things that you could do to get even, to make them feel what you feel. So what you do is when they present a situation to you, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to talk about it. You shut down. So they're taking you out of your element. You're doing the things that they do and you're playing the games that they play. And then in doing so, you keep ping ponging this back and forth. And this is the case with this couple. They kept ping ponging the dynamics back and forth until they both shifted and wandered out into the arms of another. He had someone he was seeing. She had someone she was seeing. And all along, they were still coming back home to one another. Now, no one wanted to take the position of just packing up and leaving because they both needed one another in more ways than not. But they were not getting fed the emotional or physical or loving things that they needed to be in a serious, committed relationship or marriage. Why do people do that? You know, I mean, what is it? Help me understand this and help us, provide information to help other people understand this. If you don't have communication in your relationship or your marriage, you have nothing. You have to have communication. You have to have honesty, trust. You have to have these things. So if you're not communicating and you're going out to someone else who does not know the half of what you're dealing with, because you're only telling them what you want to tell them, if you're telling them anything, and everything is bittersweet, but you're not coming and dealing with your situation at home. Is getting another person involved going to help what you're dealing with there with that person that you used to have everything with, and now you have disconnected for whatever reason? The energy that you're taking to place out on somebody else or something else, you're not willing to put that energy into fighting for what matters for you at home. And then why do you stay then? If this is something you're not willing to roll up your sleeves and put the fight in and help it to stay afloat, why are you there? What are the selfish reasons? Because they have to be selfish reasons, because you're not providing anything of worth to this relationship or person. So it has to be selfish reasons. And I'm not just talking about the man, I'm not just talking about the woman, I'm talking about two people. In this scenario, they both were guilty of doing the same thing. It doesn't matter who started it first, why you started it, and now I'm doing it, why I'm out there, now you out there, why we come home and stay in this mess knowing that we've grown apart and don't even want to work for it no more. We're both guilty here. So please help us. Help us understand, why do some do this? What advice could you give them when they are in a situation like this? What would you tell someone? What would you sprinkle in their path to help them see the bigger picture of all this? Because you can't make somebody want to be with someone, and you can't make someone do right that does not want to do anything but wrong. Those are two things that's for sure. So think about that. Let us know. We all grown. We here. We waiting. We want to hear what's on your mind.